Hello and welcome to the Tech Show. Coming up this week, we've got some new downhill grips that I think I might run on all of my bikes, actually.
Very nice. We've got the new Propain Frosted Mint limited edition.
Indeed, and it's tech gift time.
Ooh.
It's Christmas, Owen. It's time for some last-minute gifts, and I've tried to be as techy as possible. And you've put a few in here as well.
Yes,
for me,
yes, I have. Yeah.
As well. So should we do some lucky dipping?
Let's dive in.
Go on. Come on then. Thank you very much for joining me on the show today. Why don't you have a rummage in there and try not to look. Go deep in. Go deep in.
Oh, I didn't go that deep.
You didn't go very deep at all, did you?
But that's quite techy. Insoles are really nice.
That's not bad. What are they?
They are the Ergon insoles. So rode a mountain bike. There was a collab with Solstar. You can get very nerdy about insoles and orthotics. And these aren't like a full-on orthotic, but they work for lots of people. I've used them in the past. They're very good. Lots of tech on the back.
And I've got a tin mug here. I've used quite a few of these GMBN tin mugs, but this is EMBN. It says, all I want for Christmas is a new e-bike. Actually, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. I've put my order
Santa?
in.
Yeah.
Santa Jones, yeah. I've asked for my new e-bike.
I went for Santa Claus.
Please.
Probably why mine's lost. Right,
Please,
okay. Going deep.
I've ordered myself a white e-light.
Ooh, what a delight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for you.
I needed that. Actually, I did need that.
It's got your name on it, literally.
I do actually need that.
Yeah, the Toe Peak Anna Signature Edition Mini 20.
I've got the water bottle, but it doesn't actually have the tool in it, so it does actually need that.
No, it's really good. It's got everything you need on it, including a chain tool.
Owen, come on. You weren't digging very deep in here, were you?
Okay, right.
Check this out. Right, this cost me $19.99 on Amazon. You know those stands that cost about 80 quid? Well, this doesn't cost you that.
What is this? I'm very excited.
It's a gravity stand.
A gravity stand?
And you do it like this and do it like... Anyway, this isn't very good for TV. Maybe we'll do this in a sec and we'll set up like...
Is this... Right, okay.
Not quite. I'll show you later. It's fine.
Okay.
You dig around in there.
Well, I'll dig around. I'm very intrigued by that. That's a very good gift.
Of course.
A PT's inflator. Very handy. I like the fact that it's got a lot of rubber on there, so you don't actually stick to the CO2.
Right.
Always useful.
This is one for you here.
Oh.
Do you know what that does?
The rehook. Is this a magic tool to magic your chain back onto your chain?
It is!
Wow!
I want to see you work this out.
There we go.
I can't understand how this is better than using your fingers with some gloves, but...
Apparently not.
Let's try it out. All right.
Just take 3 seconds.
Yeah,
that looks really good.
Right. All right, check this out.
Oh, this is excellent.
Nothing screams Christmas like a bike-shaped pizza cutter, but it's a full suspension pizza cutter.
Well, I mean, some pepperoni is quite chunky, so, you know, the extra traction and contact of the blades, I think, would be really good.
Yeah, it's full 29er as well, just get that momentum straight through
I think I'd need a mixed wheel size, just to get that roll over the crust, and then, break it through. Oh, what do we have here? Okay.
So it's a big light that you attach to your valve, and it projects a big, like, spinning wheel of lights so that you can have a Christmas disco in your workshop later.
This looks very good. This would be really good for a maybe a big group ride.
Yeah.
With lots of staff, maybe.
As if
that could happen.
As if by magic that might be happening.
Wow, there we go.
Oh, of course, it is wet right now, so obviously we need wet lube. And this one, festively, smells like my granddad at Christmas. Irish coffee.
I was going to say, I didn't realise PT's had gone for a granddad-specific odour, but
no.
Irish coffee makes a lot more sense. Right, I'm getting the hack of this. Oh, what a fantastic product is this?
Oh, there we go. You can finally be tech-specific now. It's got a little bit of, like,
tech.
sack hair on it.
Yeah, that's right, a bit of Hessian. Nice.
There you go.
Possibly also available from the shop.
It might actually be, yes.
Maybe not in
retro purple as well. Oh yeah, for getting to work in the mornings. Camelback coffee mug.
Oh, that is good, yeah. I think I'd go for the enamel because often drinks are a bit too hot for me, so that would just be a good...
We've got the flask and the small one from GMBN. Let me show you.
Wow.
Actually does fit in your bottle cage. So there's that as well.
All right, okay. Very good. All the Christmas gifts. Is there any more? Well, there is.
Maybe.
There is...
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Oh, great. Bentley components. I feel like you should probably open this because I fear what logo it might be.
Oh, do you know which one it is?
No, I don't.
But it's for you.
Oh. Might have to zoom in on that one later. It says Gravel TW at T. So
very nice person, I think.
Yeah, no,
that
that's
means.
really nice.
Yeah, he likes gravel bikes.
That's excellent. Thank you very much. What a lovely gift.
Anything else? What else have we got?
Well, there's a wonderful picture.
And epic. Have you seen these?
I just noticed the small diagram below, which is
there
very...
is. I think it's a passion fruit, isn't it?
Yes, yes, that's what it is. Yes.
Epic Bleeds have been selling these emergency bleed kits, like lever bleed kit. What do you think of that?
How does that even work?
Well, because you screw it into the lever,
and
you
then
put
fluid in there,
it, and then you can close it up and just put it in your bag.
Okay, that's actually quite a fun idea.
I really like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going out for a really big day, not a bad idea to have that.
But if you don't know how to use it, Owen, check out this. It's only our essential mountain bike maintenance book, available in the GMBN shop, and is a pretty nifty old gift, I think.
I'd say hefty, not nifty. 70 plus walkthroughs. It's immense. It's very good.
There we
go. Christmas themed. Love it. Great.
What do you think of our gifts this week? Let us know down in the comments below. And if you have any tech gifts that are budget friendly, let us know also down in the comments below what we should be spending our money on.
And now to the news. And first up, there's gripping news. Sorry. New Ergon GDH grip, which is really exciting. So co-developed with, lots of racers, but lots of the material is with Valley Hall, who is quite fast on a bike. So to be fair, her feedback would be pretty useful. So as with all the Ergon products, all the surfaces and textures and sort of like lines and cuts and blocks are there for a reason, not just a pretty pan or because Valley's gone, oh, I like that kind of hexagon shape. It's more because they've got a purpose for gripping and functioning. So this one's got a lot more padding than other Ergon grips in the past, which have gone down a sort of Ergon DH grips, I should say, which went down a quite slim route because I think a lot of riders felt that they wanted a really slim grip. These ones have got more padding in them, more sort of like control areas and working edges for lots of grip. So I think well, you said at the top of the show, I think these will go on lots of people's bikes, not just DH bikes, because they look great.
Yeah, well, they've got a sort of an ergonomic shape to them that should fit into the palm of your hands, but they've also got these squares at the top, which offer, as you say, a bit more cushion, but they're quite progressive, so you shouldn't feel like you're falling away on your grips, which some extra soft grips that are just, ribbed all over can do. They've also got a finger box on the underside to lock in your grip, and they've also got stoppers on each end as well. So, because obviously we're so lit on our bikes that we often fall off a handlebar. So well,
you say that, but actually in the workshop, lots of bikes do come in where they have been dropped. By certain riders. Actually, not by you, but other presenters, and actually on the Ergon bar end, it's really deep into the bar. It does really do a great job protecting it. So even if you drop your bike once, some other end plugs aren't that great, whereas the one do last. So less likely to kind of skewer something, which would obviously be bad. So no, they look really good. They're really exciting.
So Propain have refreshed the Hugene, which is their 140mm 29 trail bike, and it is the same geometry we've come to know and love. However, they've refreshed the price on it, which is always a fun thing. So basically, it's now starting at 3,399 either euros, pounds, or dollars. They say they're running a very limited edition frosted mint in the carbon Hugene, and that can also be paired up with an exclusive spec that will include a RockShox Pike Ultimate in that sort of shiny silver, matching shiny silver SRAM XX Eagle transmission, an Axis wireless dropper, and some shiny silver SRAM G2 brakes as well, at a staggering price actually of £5,999, euros, or dollars, which I actually think is pretty good for that spec.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the transmission, jumps up the cost quite a lot.
Massively. So to get it for under 6k on a carbon bike is, pretty incredible.
Geometry looks really interesting on the Propain, and the kind of floating shock which we've seen Propain do for a while, but it's good to see. So it'd be interesting to see where they go with that, if they just continue it across the range.
Indeed. Okay, Owen, last week I asked people what is a high pivot, and quite controversial. I don't think we actually had any right answers.
Really?
Yeah, sadly. We had a few people giving it a good go, though. We've got Galen Keller here, says, in my opinion, high pivot is a bike that has a pivot that is high. I mean, he's not wrong.
No, not wrong at all, actually. I mean,
but what does high mean? Alco Samuel, who says, a high pivot bike is where the chain is rooted in a way that the chain growth has no effect on the suspension. It's a good guess, because I knew this would throw a few people, because we see idlers all the time on modern high pivots.
Yeah.
But if you check this Cannondale out on screen right now, that does not have an idler, and that is definitely a high pivot.
Yeah.
So,
well, Klein's way back, Klein Mantras, they were very high pivots, no idlers.
Exactly.
But yeah.
So just to be specific, a high pivot is where the main pivot is high, and by high, I mean above the chainring and above the rear axle. And that is the answer. Okay, Owen, it's time to make like Father Christmas and snoop in people's houses. For you, I have a bike cave from Mark. Check this out. I mean, this looks like a secret lair almost. Look at all the tools on it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that rivals your workshop even, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, there's a subtle difference. There is a lot more worktop on the show there.
All
That's quite tidy there.
the rolling drawers with the worktops on.
Nice.
Oh, they're dreamy. I would love to have those.
Yeah, this
in
is
my
very
workshop.
nice, Mark. Thank you. That's very nice.
And all the bikes on the wall. Thank you so much for sending in your bike cave. If you've got a bike cave you want to share this Christmas, do send it into our uploader. The link will be in the description below.
Okay, so this is from last week's show, which I missed out on, but I did watch. It's a very good one.
Oh, well
all
done.
about the forbidden Supernaut. So yeah, we're diving in with some comments that Juggernaut would have been a better name. I think everyone's got a kind of 50p's worth of thought on the name. I quite like Supernaut.
Juggernaut is pretty cool. I've got another one here who says if they should release a dirt jump bike and call it the Astronaut.
Yeah, that's quite good.
That's
very
cool,
good.
Actually.
So despite not liking or linking, despite not liking carbon fibre at all, it does look nice. I agree. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, it does actually.
Whether they'll bring an alloy one out, I don't know.
Interesting one here.
Yeah, the Black Sabbath one. Yeah, Supernaut is possible because of the thunderous Black Sabbath song of the same name, although spelt slightly differently.
Yeah, so Supernaut actually means a psychedelic trip, which I believe that is what Black Sabbath were talking about. But Supernaut in our terms is spelt slightly different. However, they have named the colour of their Supernaut Volume 4, which is where Supernaut, the song, the album name was Volume 4. So they've actually linked it in. So there is some intentional links there for sure.
Clever, yeah.
Obviously Black Sabbath fans. And one final one from Trevor Lewis here. He says it should be called the One Too Many Noughts because 4K for a frame is ridiculous. What you saying?
So,
at the moment, it's not that ridiculous.
It is expensive because 4K is still like a chunk of money. Like
of course.
You could buy a car with that, mate.
Well
but
said.
What we're looking at here is the Formula One cars, Formula One bikes of the mountain bike world. So you can't go into your local Ferrari dealer and go, can I have one of those F1 cars? Because they'll just laugh at you. Or if you've got that kind of change, you still can't buy anything that's as fast as an F1 car.
No.
This is literally what Conor Fearon was riding last year and we'll be riding this year. So, okay, 4K is a chunk of money, but it's like super tech. So I think it's good value.
But I thought you were quite funny, Trevor, so your comment made it in.
Okay, there you go. Well done.
Speaking of downhill bikes, Owen, this Sunday our feature is on the coolest 5 downhill bikes to come out this year. So check that out if you're in the market for one next year.
And I believe that on Saturday, you and Blake have got a maxi min approach to tools on the trail video, so that'll be good to see.
Yeah, he was minimalist and I was maximalist.
Okay, very interesting.
Anyway, don't forget to join the debate in the comments below. What are you wishing for this Christmas? Is there some budget tech-friendly mountain bike tech that we should be buying people for?
Oh, and on a mix and man, what's the most, like the high end? If we're talking kind of like budget, let's go wild, super budget. What's the most expensive thing that you really want? for Christmas.
Oh, you've opened the floodgates there.
Well, I know. Let's just crack on in the comments.
And we better crack on. Thank you for watching.